hear him like doing his thing. All right. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Yeah, we should just start talking because we're already 15 seconds in. Good evening, everybody, and welcome. This is what is this? Chinwag number 113, I believe.
Yes.
So thank you, everybody, for joining us. We're a bit earlier than we would be.
We are.
But that is just because it's going to be a bit more suitable for us. It's just how I feel. It's a bit, it's just a bit more suitable for us. It works out.
Well, this evening it's
we
suitable.
normally struggle. It's very quiet. Very quiet.
Is it because?
Yeah, maybe the gain needs to be turned up. Yeah, maybe the gain needs to be turned up. Yeah.
But I don't like turning that thing up
too
much.
Yeah. We'll leave it like this. Hopefully it sounds okay. Let me know what it sounds like, guys.
Yeah.
Hi, MM Antiques.
Maybe it's us being really quiet.
Maybe, yeah. Stephen Bennett, hi. Fake Rachel says, get walking.
We will be after this.
We're on it. Don't worry.
Yes.
The 4th of the 4th is happening. She knows what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Chris B says, evening. Claire Riley said it was quite. Hopefully it's okay. Sally Kelly, Vintage Vandal, John B, Catherine McConnell, Lonnie hi says hi as well.
Hi Lonnie.
Low sound. Okay, yeah, I'll turn up the gain. Let me.
Oh, you turn it up then.
Where's the gain? Okay, there you go. Okay, it should pick us up.
Hopefully,
like, a lot
right.
better now.
Tell us if that's any better.
Don't speak too loud because it might be. Yeah.
I won't shout.
It should be. Yeah, it should be really good now. Lonnie. Hi. Lonnie had some terrible luck.
I haven't watched the video. You did tell me about
Lonnie
it.
had some terrible luck. But you know what? His attitude, as usual, is just.
It's really positive.
Is amazing. Him and his Mrs. Candice, they're like dealing with it. I've heard that he's like shaved his eyebrows on Stephen Steph's.
What?
Yeah, I think I haven't watched it yet. Didn't you pay the electric bill? Says Barry, and you're looking a bit in darkness. We didn't turn the other light on.
Yeah. No, because do you know what? Normally it's like, because it's like right by the door over there. Then you end up getting like glare.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I mean, I can go turn it on if you want.
No, tell us if it's too dark. Let us know if it's too dark. Sue Erin says hi. George Ross says hi. Question: what happens if I cook my steaks at 499 degrees? Very funny, Ryan. I'm trying to do this Instagram thing, and like I'm trying to do this Instagram thing, and like. I just did an Instagram story showing that I was heating my skillet up to 500 plus degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Ideally, you want to be, like super bright, like super hot, like 500, 600 degrees. If you want to get a good sear on your steak, because a lot of people think that they're heating their pan for long enough because the pan's hot. Yeah. The pan being hot is not how you cook. That's not good. You need to know how hot the pan actually is. You can't just be like, oh, it's hot. I've had it on the hob for a bit. That's how you ruin a steak, right? Rebecca's been eating steaks made by me this week, and I'm sure you will attest.
They're pretty good.
Pretty good. Come on. Pretty good.
They're pretty good.
No, they're a bit better than pretty good. No, come on, they're a bit better. Be honest.
No, they're really good.
They're really.
Yeah, I've got to bring you back down to earth.
No,
a bit. Come on, otherwise you get a bit of a bigger head.
My steaks are like really good. Okay, I really know how to cook a steak. I've worked on it for a long time. I've studied the art of creating good steak. I take a lot of. It takes passion, right? It takes passion. Obviously, you need a good cut of meat as well. But yeah, I'm just saying. All right. Anyway, I just made a little Instagram story, and I made sure that the pan was at least 600. Instagram tips: first, get a picture first. Second, tag it so people can see it. Says Ryan. Okay, I'll have a look at that.
Do you not have a picture on Instagram?
No, I didn't put a picture on it. Like, what, of myself?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I can't even tell. Looks like Z's ready for a camp out. We're going to be going for a walk.
Yeah, we're going to go
And
for a walk. It doesn't explain
yeah.
why you've got your coat
Yeah.
on now.
Because it's, you know...
Are you just getting ready?
Yeah, I'm getting ready.
He's going to
for the
sit here
walk.
and for an hour in his coat.
And then we're going to get, as a treat, I'm having a kebab tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a treat. I think we've earned it, or I've earned it. Sue is in the chat as well. Hi, Sue. Dave says Princess is shining bright. Chris says the shaving eyebrows vid was funny as hell, says Chris.
Oh, I'm gonna have
and
to
that's
watch it.
Yeah, because I think he went on Stephen Steph's live chat, and it somehow has ended up that he's had to shave his eyebrows.
Right,
so I think Candice. Yes, I've got to watch that. It's on the Brisbane AU says, didn't get a notification you were online.
We've only just started.
Thanks for popping in.
Yes.
Ryan says, question Beck's steaks. I need a rating out of 10, please, and be brutal.
Oh, his steaks are really good, okay? They are really good. I don't know.
Be honest.
I am going to have to give, it's 9, 10.
No, what is it? Which is
more
it?
10, actually.
10. It's a 10.
It's definitely a 10,
It's 10.
actually.
But
I don't giving you too much,
And Ryan says, question for Bex again, does he cook steak quicker than he makes coffee?
Yes. The coffee is still a long
The coffee,
issue.
yeah, no.
Particularly when you've got the machine. If you've got a machine, then
It's only
forever.
because I'm trying to get the grind setting right.
But waiting half an hour for coffee is just not.
Yeah, but you don't do it right. When you wake up, you're meant to set the machine up to get it to temperature.
No, but I used to do that.
No, you didn't.
No,
you didn't.
I did.
No, you used to just wake up and then you expect.
I started switching the coffee machine on, right?
Yeah.
Even before you were out of bed, so I'd switch it on, and then you'd come downstairs and go, oh great, the coffee machine. You'd still be there half an hour. So don't blame it on me not switching the coffee machine on. Anyway, that's it's just
okay.
Leave that there.
The Hill says here, I'm unsubbing. I was waiting for a live pick and pack today, but you didn't turn up. It's because we were doing the chat tonight. Otherwise, I would have done. I've been shipping.
You should.
Yeah, I've been shipping. I did have shipping to do. And Alicia says, hi, late joining in. No worries, Alicia. There's no time thing.
I mean, we're a little bit early this evening. We normally
chicken kebab, salad, no pitta is low carbsy, says Lex. It is, but I'm getting a dirty doner and I'm eating the pitta. My low carb is I'm not ordering the chips. Okay, I'm not ordering the chips, but I fancy you've got to sometimes carb it up a little bit. I think it doesn't harm. I think it keeps me going as well.
Yeah.
No, there's not. Is it the S Club fan club annual camp out? No, it's not BCP. And Barry says, I said to my butcher, I bet you 100 quid that you can't reach the meat on the top shelf. He said, no, the stakes are too high. Very good joke. Barry, thank you for sharing that. And Dave says, so did the hairdresser get a visit or used a bottle of gel? No, neither. I just combed it a little bit and flattened it. That's my hair I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I feel like posting them. What? I don't know. Is he cold or something? Says Peter Ray.
Yeah.
No. Wendy UK Crafty says domestic. No.
No.
It's not. It's not an argument. It's just we've got. She doesn't appreciate what it takes to make coffee, and she's impatient. She'd rather just drink an instant coffee than wait for a good coffee. Some people, it's just the way they are. I mean, it's just.
Whatever.
It's true, isn't it? It's just the way it is. You just don't. If you appreciated a good coffee, you wouldn't mind waiting for it. But you just want to drink instant, because it's there. It's just fine. Do it.
Whatever. I drink instant now.
I know you do. Exactly. Happily. I know you do.
Yeah.
Question: when ordering a kebab, what do you have on it? I'm a big onion coleslaw, but. That sounds gross, Ryan.
Yeah, that's not
the only
right.
way to have kebab is to have lots of salad. Make sure you ask for extra cabbage because they're a bit careful with the cabbage distribution. They like to keep that bit tight. I'm assuming it's because cabbage takes a little bit longer to prepare. Maybe the cost of the cabbage is higher comparatively to the lettuce and to the onion. But I always ask for extra cabbage. And also you've got to ask for the hot chili sauce, not the out of the bottle sauce that sometimes they'll put on. That's rank. You've got to go for the hot chili sauce that they have in the little, those Ban Marie type little tub things they've got, whatever the Ban Marie type things, and they pour it out. You get the hot chili sauce, and if you want, you can tell them to put a bit of garlic sauce on as well. which is basically like garlic mayo.
Yeah.
So you've got to have those. That's what I would say anyway. I'm still waiting for my coffee, says Legs. Do you have a BP garage? Yes, the Hills. It's not. Yeah, but it's not. They still. I'm not.
We're not going there.
I'm not getting that coffee. Peter Cummins says best kebab shop name Abracadabra. Yes, I remember
Yes.
Abracadabra. But I would say that Emick in Thornton Heath.
Oh yeah.
They
Yeah.
are the gods of kebab
Yeah,
shops for
you
me.
have to go there.
Yeah.
The Abracadabra, wasn't that like Selsdon area?
I think it was. I remember
was
going
it
past
Shirley?
it. No, Shirley Abracadabra.
wasn't
We
it?
saw
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, if you're in Thornton Heath-ish
Yeah.
area, Emick.
Yeah. Margaret Stewart has joined us as well. Hi, Margaret. So let's get to the topic. We've talked a little bit about kebabs and
And
steak
other stuff
and
that
things.
you don't
So
really want to hear about.
not really. So what we're gonna do. Peter Race is a bit dark, and it is a bit. Should we turn the light on?
Do you know
Shall
what?
we?
Just turn it on. If you get glare, then it's
There you go. There you
it's
go.
just a positioning
No,
of
that's
the
so
light.
much better.
That is actually a lot better.
That's so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yes.
Lights are on.
Okay. So,
Okay. Okay. Let's talk about the topic at hand. Just as I'm about to talk about the topic at hand,
Alfie's like,
Alf has joined us.
it's like, yeah, hi.
We're not talking about cabbage coffee LGG. We're going to talk about eBay. It's been a very eye-opening couple of days on the main store. Hey, Power Reselling. Hey,
Hey.
Daniel says, okay, the Hill says, great chat, kebabs and coffees. You could name a kebab shop with lamb to the
Oh,
BCP.
man.
I wouldn't have any issues with that, but it would off-put some people. And we don't want to put people off kebabs. We want them to, get into kebabs more. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
The Truth says, wow, beautiful people here today. Thank you, The Truth, I suppose. I don't know if that's... Alia's in the chat as well. Hey, Alia. Just going to get myself some pitta. Oh, gosh. Is that your kebab shop, Ryan? Pitta Pan? Let me know if that's the name of your kebab shop. But anyway, we're going to talk about some eBay stuff. Come on. God, it's so difficult to stay on topic.
You keep going off track.
Do you know what?
What is wrong with you?
Food is something that... No, it's not cold.
Take your jacket off then.
I'm still wearing my epic hoodie. Check out my epic hoodie. Man, Alf is right at my
Yeah.
crotch at the moment. Check out the Heat hoodie. Check that out. So it's so difficult. I could talk about food all the time. Hey guys, did you go to Beck's parents for Christmas? How was Thornton Heath then? Says Alia. We went to.
We
did.
did.
Yeah, we weren't
did.
in the Heath though. We weren't in the
No,
Heath.
we weren't.
Yeah, we were.
We weren't.
The Hill says my eBay has been non-payers day. Cool. Ryan says, question, why ain't the chat in the bottom left not working? It does eventually start working. I'm not sure exactly why.
Man, this is what happens when
Yeah.
you mess around with stuff.
No,
You
it
can't
does
just
start
keep things the
working.
same.
It does start working, all right? Just chill, all right? It does. I just need to figure out how I get it to work. It's just, it does work though. It does. You just need to give it some patience. Give it a little bit of patience. It does start working
Okay.
eventually. I'm not sure when. It will soon. If it doesn't, it doesn't. All right.
Okay, so are we going to try and start talking about eBay?
Yes.
Again, for like the third or fourth time, we're going to try and talk
Yes.
about eBay.
Let's
go.
Yeah, we are going to. Ryan says pro streamer. Yes, we're going to talk about eBay, guys. This is like an eBay chat. Let's go. Ryan, you know what? I would love to ban you sometimes with your distractions. The hoodie does bring it. Okay, let's go. Take this off. There you go. Yeah, there you go. I'm back in my hoodie again. I love
There
this
you go.
hoodie. It's my new hoodie. There's Big Nuke in Twitch. Hey, how are you? Huntsman says, give her a noogie. No! By the way, there might be a couple of chats in from Twitch because we're streaming on Twitch as well.
Yeah.
In the chat section, of course. But anyway, we're going to talk about eBay, right? We've noticed a massive difference. What? See, eat on the
I can only see.
eat on the hoodie. Very funny, yeah.
Anyway.
Okay. We've noticed a big difference in eBay over the last couple of days. It would be interesting to see in the chat whether anyone else has noticed this, but it's so easy to judge yourself and second guess yourself. We've all been here. I've talked about this before, but it doesn't go away. The truth says, give her a coat. She looks cold now. You're fine, aren't you?
I'm fine.
The floor's heated.
It is.
The floor is.
Nice
We are boiling, guys.
Yeah.
Right? Our floor is heated. Okay, just like in that bit in Breaking Bad. You know when she.
Can I just say, right? You go so off track. We've gone from eBay to heated flooring. What is wrong with you?
I'm just showing them that we're boiling because we've got heat.
No.
We're boiling, guys.
No.
I've got a Honda CRV and heated flooring. Okay, that's proof. The CRV is from 2002 though. So
Yeah.
it still runs beautifully. Right now, what we were talking about was we've noticed a real uptick on our eBay sales. It'll be interesting to see whether anyone in the chat has noticed this, but we've talked about this previously, that you know, it's very, very easy to second guess yourself. I've been here before. I've talked about it today on YouTube, and we've discussed it a lot of times. You can really question whether you know what you're doing, right? When sales aren't coming in. We had a few days which were absolutely atrocious. We actually had like this week we actually had some days which were like £20 days. You know, £20 days.
And the thing is, on those days you really do question what you're doing.
We had
you really question
New Year's Day we did 25 quid. 31st we did 86. On the 30th of December we did 36, and we did 50 on the 29th. Now I know it's Christmas time,
and the thing is, around this time, around December, I think we've mentioned this before, we tend to have a dip in sales because we don't sell the sort of items that people buy over Christmas. And most people, because like the main store is mainly to do with like RC now and hobby stuff. People don't necessarily buy their hobby stuff, so you know, we do see a dip in our sales.
And now all of a sudden sales have really shot up. Our last couple of days, I think since the 2nd of January, so the 1st of January with 25 quid, and we were really questioning ourselves. You know, you get to the point where you start questioning yourself. It's really stupid. You shouldn't question yourself. And now we're having a few days. We've had 2 days in a row where we've done 225. Then we did 230. We're on about 100 today. And now we're starting to think we're really good. But the truth is, somewhere in the middle, you're never as terrible as you think you are as a seller when you're not getting sales, and you're probably not as good as you think you are as a seller when you are getting sales. But definitely eBay seems to have woken up for us, and I think according to how we did last year, we sell a lot of stuff in this period of the year. Southwest Seller says, had one of my best weeks, £1,000 plus, better than pre-Christmas, and we're probably heading the same way as you there, where we are selling a lot of stuff. There's someone else who just commented, the truth has just commented, my old stock has been selling, go figure. And,
we had something similar, like some of our listings, like some of our RC parts that have been listed for quite some time that haven't really had that many sales on, we've been selling, which is strange for us.
Exactly. We've stuff that really I was thinking now, okay, we've had this listed for about a year. It was selling, it stopped selling. Should we do this with it? Should we do that with it? Should I job lot it? Should we, you know?
Because we were starting to get to the point where, because we've had like the original haul for such a long time, some of the older parts that haven't necessarily sold or had that many sales on, we were going to start thinking about you know, job lot.
But then it starts selling at like a tenner for an old packet of parts and stuff, and you're like, I'd be stupid to get rid of, because in a job lot I wouldn't get very much money because it is long tail stuff, so you know, and it owes us nothing. It doesn't even take up much storage, so it really is something that I'm so happy that it started to sell for us, and we seem to be definitely on the right path. And the difference is this time, what we're going to do differently this time compared to last time. Last time we had a really good run between January and I think May, June.
Yeah.
But this,
I would say up to May. I think June started being a bit iffy.
Yeah. We are going to make sure we're making hay while the sun shines. So if we go through another similar good run, we're going to make sure we're putting more money aside. We're going to make sure we're doing just smarter things so that when it does go quiet again, and that's the key, remembering that just because you're doing well now, it will go quiet again. Then I will definitely be more prepared. We'll be more prepared. Phoebe has popped in. Hi, Phoebe. And Phoebe says, my old stock has been selling too, very pleased. It's brilliant.
It's
all
a
of
nice
us,
feeling, isn't it?
Yeah. And then you then remind yourself, well, obviously I knew what I was doing when I bought that. I did know. It wasn't just rubbish, you know, like because I was saying to Beck, the stuff that was going to sell is sold. We're now just left with the crap. We just need to job lot it and get rid of it. It's not the case. It's not crap. It you know, it's just it wasn't selling because our store in general slowed down. Our store as a whole slowed down. Everything slowed down, and now it's picking up, and everything's picking up. We're starting to get those sales on those listings that were doing really well at the beginning of last year, that had died off in the second half of 2018, have now come to life again. And you can just feel we're only 4 days into the new year, and instantly you can feel it because you're seeing things that are selling from parts of the store. I'm going into boxes that I've not been in for a while, and that always feels good. And the cherry on top really was when I got a message again from a regular buyer that was buying like clockwork, all of a sudden went quiet, and then again you get that lovely message and you're like, okay, now that's just sit right. People are thinking about themselves again. They're buying for themselves again. And it's so difficult to just keep that perspective, isn't it, hun?
It is,
like you just question yourself instantly. Like now things are going well, I'm so trying hard not to be like, oh, I know what I'm doing, because I don't. And what I've got to remember is when things are going badly, it's not that we're terrible. When things are going great, it's not that we're great. The truth is always somewhere in the middle, and it's just about learning your store. I think this is the first time, because I think it was a year in August that we bought this stock, and it was about a year in November, December that we had the RC stuff listed.
That's the thing. I think most of the RC stuff, it started getting on our store between December and January. I think we were still listing going into February, some of it. But we were getting to like the ends of it by February, I believe. So a lot of the RC stuff is coming up to a year being listed on the store now. And obviously we've had new hauls since then as well, which are also RC parts, but so we're trying to keep track of
the
that
main
as well.
store. The main store is going to be pretty much hobby and game orientated.
Whereas the second store, our plan for the second store is to be
your
more
stuff.
of a general.
But no, it's not just your stuff. It's going to be anything else.
It's going to be anything else. We just want to keep
the identity of the main store.
The main store as like
hobby grade,
kind of
hobby. We're seriously thinking about this because if you watch what are they called? Wheeler Dealer and Banana Peeler, Crazy Picker Life. There's a channel called Crazy Picker Life. Very, very, very successful sellers, and they're strong believers in themes of their stores. And they've got a number of stores with very, very specific themes. Like at the moment, my store is called Rap God for the Win because I was listening to Rap God a lot when I opened the store. Very stupid reason.
No, you changed it because that wasn't what it was originally called.
No, originally my store was called Shuzbutt because I used to call everything Shuzbutt. And that's not because of what you think, like shuz and butts and things.
No,
it's not. It's to do with Mork from Mork and Mindy. He used to say his swear word used to be shuzbutt. You know, he used to say that as a swear word, I think. And I used to call everything Shazbot. So my eBay store was called Shazbot.
Yeah.
And I changed it to something equally unprofessional. Because at the time I was just listening to Rap God a lot. I think it's a fantastic song. And so I just called it Rap God. But I want to call it a more RC based name, or a more hobby based name. We're going to have a lot more hobby and toy stuff on there. And the second store, Beck's going to be sourcing for that. The question from the hills: how many listings on the second store?
It is currently at 54 items.
Yeah.
I have slowed down on my listing front.
Yeah.
It's
stopped.
mainly
We
because
stopped the store, didn't we? Completely.
We did.
Yeah.
We
So
stopped
do
the
you wanna
store.
Fill
So
them in. Yeah.
we stopped the store early last year, didn't we?
Yeah.
I can't remember
Didn't you?
exactly when.
Yeah.
But it was early last year that we stopped the store, and then I've restarted it again recently, just purely because of the whole, we wanted an identity for the main store, and then it came, like, we just decided that actually let's separate these items. The second store is going to be more of a general store, so it's going to be kind of like anything really goes. So any random car boot pick up or charity
I'm going to
shop pick
sell
up,
some of the stock that I don't want to Rebecca so she can put it on her store.
There you go.
Because I don't want... You should have to buy it off me.
Yeah. Well,
The thing is, I don't want...
how much do I have to pay for it?
I don't know. We can work out payment terms. The thing is, we've got too much randomness on the main store. Like I was sharing press release photographs and things like that. Today we've sold a vintage cassette recorder thing. I want it to be more...
I mean, there's still some random items on your store at the moment.
Yeah.
Which hopefully once they sell, it's going to... what do you call it?
Yeah.
It's just going to remain just completely RC and things like that.
Yeah.
Like hobby stuff. And like I said, the second store is just going to be a general store. It's going to be a bit of everything.
Yeah.
But mainly more to do with what I like listing. Although I haven't really got issues with listing like most things. So, yeah. So.
Yeah. We've missed a lot of chat. But we're gonna quickly do a scroll down. Power Recent and Corey has a good question. Says, how do you guys tackle large tasks? I have about 600 items I need to create SKUs for, and I keep putting it off. It's very difficult, Corey.
I would say my suggestion would be to break it down into small bundles as much as you can. Like, I think it's difficult. Large tasks are difficult because there's always an element of preparation, and preparation, as we know, doesn't give you immediate results. So we as sellers want to just list stuff so it can sell. So it seems very difficult. It seems like such a waste to not be doing something that results in sales, i.e. listing. And that's why you probably keep on putting stuff off. That's why I find it difficult to get RC stuff sometimes done without preparation. But without preparation, it's impossible. Like, you're better off getting everything that you need, like you said, organized. And you know, I mean, the best thing to do is to always, like, when you're, I'm guessing you mean like when you're sorting through your stock, making sure that it's got like a reference number so that you can find the item quickly. I'm guessing that's
SKUs,
or
like our SKUs,
yeah, because that's what we do. Best thing to do is always like try it and initially do it from the start. So when you're listing, to actually do it from the start. But if you're going back on listings, I would honestly do chunks at a time. Don't sit there and think, oh, I've got to do all 600. Make it smaller amounts, and then
try
you actually
similar
feel like
items.
items,
whatever works for you. However you've stored your stock.
However you're going to be preparing to store it is how you should be kind of pulling it out and like.
Oh, there you go. Chris B said, break it into small piles, Corey. Exactly. Okay, let's just scroll down a little bit. A few highs there. I'm always somewhere in the middle, lol, says the truth. eBay conspiracies. I have items in my store that are nearly a year old. They are still selling, says Karen. Starly says hi. Z's bargain buckets. Shazbat Dingo, your baby rap god. I think we need our words. Clearly she is a saint, says the truth. Eventually everything sells. Mork and Mindy love Shazbat. Z zoomy things. That's a good idea.
Ooh.
Did you settle on new low F1's engine? Need an RC part. I always thought the store name was due to Z rapping in his youth, says Stu. Oh no, I've never been a rapper, unfortunately. I can't spit bars. I just trip over my tongue. I can't. It's impossible. I could never do it. I don't think I've never really tried, to be honest. But RZ Racing, pronounced RZ, says Dave. Ryan says, Zahir, eBay shops, I actually have 3. I use 2 very niche, 1 mix. I think I have 2 focused on stock. That similar helps a lot.
Yeah.
Payment in kind. Wink, wink, Dave. How about Honest Z's? It would work too if you move from RC cars to the full-size ones, says Barry.
You're a little pain. You're a pain.
Late again, but good to see another live stream, says Deal City. The quantity of items on eBay in general has increased immensely as more and more people turn to eBay as a side hustle, says Pommy Pickers, and there are only X amount of buyers at any given time wanting to buy. Yeah, good point, Pommy Pickers. Having a store focused entirely on most of what you do definitely works, says Chris B. New old RC parts, Norks, very funny, BCP. Robert says, hi guys, not been around for a week or 2. Hope you both had fab holidays. You're looking trim. Really?
There you go.
Oh, thank you, Robert.
I tell you that.
Robert is epic. Thank you, Robert. If you mean that, if you don't mean it, say so, and I'll be upset. Thank you. Good plan, says Karen. When I have my unit, I'm planning on dividing clothing and grandma shelf as 2 different shops. Rebecca is a complete saint. She's clearly the clue holding everything together, even without a coat, says the truth. Yes, Rebecca is. You know what? Without I said this in the chat the other day. Without Rebecca, yeah, I'd struggle to wake up in the morning.
Whatever.
Oh, bless you.
It's
You know.
both of us.
Beck rocks, maybe. Yeah, that could be cool. Right, Z featuring ads coming soon. What's that for? How about RC Heat? You already own your own merch, says Ryan. Z, you need to do a rap quiz. One I can understand. Keep it old school, says Ali. Welcome to Z's Cabbage Coffee. He will even do RC special. Wow, there's a lot of chat. Just getting to the bottom of the chat, guys. Bettina says, hi everyone, happy new year.
Hello.
That's at the bottom now, so we're up to date. 31 minutes still not on topic. Wheels and deals, says Charlie. That's not a bad one. No, we are on topic. We're talking about the store and stuff. We're talking about how sales have gone up. And I think that definitely having the main store more niched is only going to help, I think. And I think, like, you know, having all the other stuff, because we still want to do car boots, we still want to do auctions, we still want to do charity shops, we still want to do the treasure hunting, okay? But I think the treasure hunting is more likely to just end up on the second store going forward.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I'm pretty much very focused now on going in on the RC stuff, because it does work for me. I enjoy it. I need to remember that it has worked for us, and not to get all funny. But still, Z looks like he has eaten his diet. What does that mean? What does that mean? Does that mean I've gotten fatter?
Oh, I hope not.
Do you think I've gotten fatter? Let me know. But put Z coat on.
I think your face looks slimmer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ginger says treasure hunting is the best. Yeah, we still want to go out and treasure hunt.
We still want to do that.
But when you're treasure hunting, reselling is much more difficult than what we're doing. When you're selling in bulk, it's so much easier. The RC stuff we buy in bulk, we list in bulk, and there we go. The Hill says, can you show us last 5 sales on both stores? We could only show you one sale, but
do you know what, the second store has only just started kicking in. I'm going to be completely honest. I've been listing for a couple of weeks, but I haven't been listing like massive amounts. Like, I know some people think that I've kind of zipped through listings over the last how many weeks has it been? Is it 2 or 3? No, it's it's longer than 2 weeks, isn't it? About 3 weeks. I've been starting listing again back on the second store. I've been drafting, so I have been drafting away, but I've only been activating about 5 listings a day because I just want the activity on the store. Having said that, I have only activated about 5 listings this week, which is really, really poor because I do have drafts to go live. But I forgot what I was going with that.
About sales. It looks like that.
And I've only had like 1 sale, which was yesterday, which I was absolutely over the moon with.
You were.
I went absolutely crazy, and it was from. So I got a trapper leather jacket, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I had it listed for £50. Now we've had this jacket for so long. It originally started on your store, didn't it?
Yeah.
And I think we paid about £6 or £7 for it in a charity shop, I think it was. And it has been listed on Zahir's store originally, and then it came over to mine, and then it's been unlisted for a long time. Through the summer, I think we didn't really have it listed, did we?
Yeah.
I think we actually didn't list it at all through the summer.
Yeah.
And then it's come back onto my store now, and it finally got an offer on it yesterday for £40, which I accepted because I was like, I am so glad to just have a sale. So I can't show you 5 sales from my store.
But we can show you, but we will be able to show you, like, we will be able to show you, like, 1 sale or something.
Yeah.
1 sale, and we can show you a few others as well if we can get around to it. You'll have to just you'll have to bear with whilst we're kind of.
Are you playing around with the screen?
Yeah, we're playing around with.
Z, can't see you both, just eBay.
Hold on.
So what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm confused a bit now. I was changing the screen up a little bit. This is
why you don't do stuff.
There you go. There we go. Okay, can you see us now? You should be able to see us. Now. While I mess around.
So,
Yeah.
Are we done?
Yeah. I think. Can you see us now? Are we full screen now?
Hopefully you'll be able to see us.
Yeah, hopefully you'll be able to see us. We are going to show you some sales because you guys have said.
Sorry. Is that better?
Yeah. Can see now again. It was when Bex was talking. Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's okay.
Yeah.
You didn't need to see me for that.
Starly says, serious question. Z, will you be staying on top of Bex store whilst Bex is at the 9 to 5? No.
No. The second store is completely my responsibility. I have set my dispatch time at a time where I feel it's suitable that I'm going to be able to manage it. If it does start kicking in like massively and there's like massive of sales, I don't think that's going to be the case with the second store. It is going to be a slow progress, so I don't expect to kind of jump into it and it just be like getting sales like loads and like all of the time. So I've set my dispatch, so I've got a 2-day dispatch to allow me to be able to ship stuff out with plenty of time, so which might put some people off, but hopefully not. And so it's going to be completely my responsibility.
You want it that way though, don't you?
Yes,
so
absolutely.
It's not that I'm being lazy or anything, just so you know. It's
I
just,
know if I come down to you and I say, can you really ship this out for me? I know
I'll ship it.
So it's to try and for me to be back involved and have something to work towards, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly. Beck does like to have Beck does like to have control over.
No, because it's I can come home from work and it's fine because on our car journey home, quite often I'll ask how your day's been, what you've been up to. It's not like I'm checking up on him. I'll just put that out there. But I like to have a sense of what's going on, and you'll tell me whether the sales have been good or whether they've been a bit rubbish, and things like that. And we'll have this conversation on our car journey home. But I don't necessarily always feel a part of like the main store, and I'm hoping that like having the second store going as well, while I'm still working.
Yeah,
I'm still going to feel involved
it.
in it.
Yeah.
Because when you're you do all like the packaging, you do all the listing for the main store. I'm not really that involved in it.
No.
Not
and
anymore.
going forward, all the stock as well.
Yeah.
The sourcing.
And it's got.
You've got to
to
feel.
work for both of us, and we have to get it to work for both of us. And I've got to feel involved.
Yeah, exactly. So custom label Sib K, says Dave. Yes. We do have Sib K as one of our custom SKUs because it's one of the boxes. The truth says, by my calculation, Beck is doing 80% of the work between the stores.
No.
Bettina says, my eBay sales are like yours, Bex, as mine just started selling again. I've been sorting new stock like mad, so tomorrow I want to list them as I've not done much over the past few weeks. That's the thing, it's very difficult for Beck at the moment, where she has to motivate herself to come home, and her spare time she has to motivate herself in her spare time to do another job, and you do have the motivation for that.
I mean, there's things that I have been doing. Like I've been doing that distracted me. Sorry.
Thank you very much for the super chat from Corey. Corey has just super chatted $4.99.
Oh, thank you.
That's
Corey.
very kind of you. Hashtag free Beck. Yes, there was a little thing going on the other day where we were just talking about. I was just talking about how it's been tough, but it's what we're working towards is getting you back.
Yes,
that is what we're working towards. It's very lols, the power reselling. That is the hashtag of 2019. Thank you, Corey.
Thank you.
There's never any need to super chat, but we really do appreciate it.
We do appreciate it.
But it's really. It's a tough thing to do because Beck is a hard worker, but the con of that is sometimes at work she's run ragged. Like at the moment, you're really run ragged at work because
we're really short staffed at work. I'm putting in overtime, even though I'm trying not to. And when it is so short staffed at work, I feel like guilty not like helping out when they are really, really short staffed. Like, it's horrible at the moment. I think we're about. I was speaking to my supervisor today, and we're approximately like 3 receptionists down.
3, So
that's tough. That's really tough. But what I try to do is I try to do my photographs and edit my photographs at the weekends. So I try and like do a big day of sorting out my stock and things like that. And then I've got the photos all on my computer so that if I get a chance to do my draft listing at the weekend, I will do it. Otherwise, I set myself like 5 listings that I'm going to draft each night, and then 5 listings that I'm going to activate. So my drafts are not dropping, so that I've still got enough to kind of
you
go
just
forward.
haven't made as many go live as you could have done.
Because I've still got listings
ready to go
to be activated, but because I haven't been listing, I haven't activated them, which is like not what I should be doing, because I should be still activating the listings.
The Hill says, sorry Becca, for bad asking to see 5 sales now when you just had one. If you hate me now, I understand.
No, not at all.
It's fine.
I'm just really happy with my one sale.
It's a good sale. Nick has popped in as well. Hi Nick.
Hi,
thanks
Nick.
for popping in. We will show you some sales. We will show you a couple of things that have sold. Z, have you tried ordering to your table at home like you did in Wetherspoon? Says the Tat Doctor. You know what? If that worked, that would be amazing. Never feel guilty, Beck. We see where the slack is. Says the tree. Vlog this week's us, Karen.
Yes, I've been vlogging again this week, so it will be out on my channel tomorrow night. Yes.
So, yes, Bex does have a channel if you haven't seen it. I should have put a link in, but I didn't.
Don't worry.
Her name's Rebecca Malik.
Yes. That's it.
Evening, guy, says Kenneth. Long time no see. Hi,
Hello.
Kenneth. Thanks for popping in. When they invent waterproof bows, that will be great, so I can listen whilst taking a shower, says Deal City.
Yes.
Hit that thumbs up. Hashtag free Beck. Don't feel guilty, Beck. Z told me the other day not to, and I ain't got another job, says Karen. You know what? That's the thing. You do women. I don't want to say this because it sounds so bad, but Beck does. I'm speaking just for Beck because That's all I know. Beck
No,
does a
no.
lot around the house. She does. And we have a joke because there's this sketch in Family Guy. Okay? Because Beck does a lot, and it's not because no one else wants to help. Beck wants to do a lot
Yeah.
around the house. It's that natural thing that Beck has where she wants to do a lot. And she
It's going to
actually...
sound so bad coming from you.
But she actually doesn't like when we do things, to the point where there's a sketch in
No, because I will end up going over it.
Yes.
Because it doesn't just, yeah. I just prefer it just to be left. Okay, I'll say it, right, because
Yeah.
it sounds bad
coming from
you.
me, yeah. But it's the
I
truth.
would prefer them not to touch it, because if they touch it, I then have to redo it.
Yes.
So it's easier if they just don't do it in the first place, because then I won't get frustrated at them trying to help. And
This
I
is
know
housework.
you're trying to
yeah,
help.
Yeah. But
But
and-
it's like the washing, right? I hate the way he does washing. He mixes all the clothes
No,
up.
I
He
don't.
puts-
No, I
You
don't.
so
No,
do.
I.
You so do.
No,
You put
no,
stuff in
no,
the
no, no,
wash
no.
that I would never put in the wash
No,
together.
but have you had any colour bleeding and
I
stuff?
don't care.
No,
I don't want it in the wash
Yeah,
together.
but if I'm doing the washing, you've not had any colour
But
bleeding,
I
I'll
don't
dry
want
the
you to do
clothes.
it.
All right.
I just don't want you to do it.
So yeah, I know.
Just don't put.
Just don't do the washing.
Yeah, just don't do it.
No, it's not that just don't put the colour, because even if I didn't mix them, you have a problem. Because even if I I've done just whites. I just did the school shirts,
No,
and
you didn't, because
I've
I
done
saw
that
what
before.
you put in.
What did I put in? Go on.
You put,
Go
you
on.
put like this different colour jumper in and stuff.
What? How different was the colour? Like grey or something?
It was like a grey purple.
And there was no leak, colour
So?
leak. Oh, man, yeah. But do you see what I mean? And it reminds me of a sketch from Family Guy,
Yeah.
where one day Peter comes home and he thinks he's being really helpful to Lois, and he's like, "Oh, I just did the shopping for
Yeah.
you," and Lois jumps on him and punches him and says,
No, but there's stuff that we do, like, I do allow you to do, like sometimes, like when I'm really stressed, right, and I
Yeah.
do need some help, I will go to you and I will say, can you just help me with this? And you always say yes.
"Yeah, because
like,
I want to help.
always.
Because I see how much you do, and I want to help."
But it's only when I get to like my limit and I'm like, I can't cope with this right now. Can you do
Don't
this?
you dare, you son of a bitch.
But that's not very often.
Chris,
really,
she
is
doesn't
it?
appreciate it. And then she throws the shoe.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the best scene. But that's what happens, guys. That's what happens. Right.
Yeah. So that's it. We just
They don't do it properly. Let's be honest. Let's
exactly.
Deal City says you're very lucky, Z, to have someone who loves to clean. I'm lucky, but at the same time, it's, you know what? She runs herself ragged. You don't really stop. And then she wonders why she's always tired in the evening. Oh, I wanted to knit, but I didn't get around to it. Because she was doing all these tasks that I could do.
No, I know. Yeah, but you're also working
I am,
at
but-
home, and
yeah.
you can't then sit there
Yeah.
and then do the housework either.
And she even hates the fact that I drop her off at work.
Yeah, I
That's
do
a problem
hate
for
that.
her. Most people would be appreciative. She's appreciative, don't get me wrong.
No, I really
but
appreciate
she hates it
it
as well.
But I hate the fact
So-
that it's taking you away from your
Yeah,
day.
yeah. Beck is a superstar, says Dave. She is.
No.
Starly says, my wife does everything. I would be dead by the end of the week without her. Starly, that's how I feel. I don't think it would be very difficult.
Yeah.
So, Z, will you put a face mask on next time? Beck's blog it, says Ryan. No
He
way.
won't do it.
No.
He
Well,
won't
actually,
do it.
no, I would. If
I
you
think
asked me
you
to, I would.
should.
If
I
you
think you
wanted me to,
should.
I would do
Yeah,
it.
I think you
I'd
should.
wear a face mask. Yeah. Question: do you guys put stuff down and then your missus or wife moves it and you're like, where the f did that go? Says Ryan. Yes, Ryan, all the time. I can't leave something for a second. Like, I'll put something down and turn around and go back for it literally a minute later or something. It'll be gone.
It was
All right.
It was like
Yeah. It'll be
The other
gone
day he
all
put-
the time.
he
Right.
put his coffee cup on the side, right, and he wasn't quite done with it. There was like a little bit in the bottom, and I was washing up, and I just got...
Yeah. So I didn't get to finish my coffee that morning because I put it down too long. It was.
I'm so sorry. Were you not done with that?
No, I wasn't, but it's okay. So,
That's so bad. I'm so sorry.
No, it's not. Don't be sorry.
Well,
Don't be
and
sorry.
you were asking about your gloves the other day as well, and I was like, oh yeah, I know where they are because I'd moved them.
Yeah, the gloves. I went out, walking
Yeah.
out, and it was freezing cold. I couldn't find my gloves anywhere. Beck had kindly put them away for me. But yes, that happens a lot. Marcella says, look at Alf's eyes when Ma and Pa fight. Oh, it's not domestic.
No, we're good.
Carl put kids' school uniform in all together white shirts with dark grey trousers and skirts. And I see nothing wrong with
No,
that.
see, that's wrong.
Stop playing in Beck's watch, says the truth. You guys are hilarious, says Ginger. Thank you.
Thank you.
You better give her a steak fast. He's in trouble, says Ginger. Always interesting, Corey. Vlogs of people's day, week, holiday, vlogs, etc. I find most fascinating, says Peter Ray. Yeah, Peter Ray actually put out a vlog today, I think, as well.
Ooh.
So go and check that out as well on Pete's channel. Pete's putting out some really good content. Do enjoy it. I don't always comment and stuff, but I make sure I press the thumbs up button. Does Bex mean she doesn't want Z's mark underpants in her clothes, says Barry.
Oh dear.
Oh gosh. If you have a spare few hours a week, could do a part-time wife for cleaning only. Joking, says Crispy. Oh gosh, he might hit you on camera again, Beck. Watch out. Says, what?
Do you know what? Have you hit me on camera? I
I
thought it
don't
was
know.
Andrea that got hit on camera.
Andrea nearly got
I don't remember
whacked
getting
with a
hit.
Guitar Hero.
I always
but
try and
yeah.
like, you know, when you're like
Yeah.
swinging stuff around, just try and dodge it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We can tell how Beck is from her own vlog, says Dave. Lucky says the truth. Z's blessed. Poor Bex. Jackie B says, yeah, got internet back. Been booted out all day, evening. Oh
no.
wow, that's horrible when you don't have internet.
Yeah, I hate it when ours goes down.
Yeah. So Z is in charge of closing the curtains at night, locking the
And
doors.
locking the doors.
I get to put the rubbish out, and the recycling.
Yes.
Yes. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And walking Alf as well. Walking
Yeah,
Alf,
but we. Yeah.
And I do the food shop.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
I do things.
See,
I do
I've
things.
Let you have the food
Yeah.
shop, haven't I? Now?
Yeah, you have.
See.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like
I'm
I've
not
got
so bad
responsibility now. Yeah.
See.
Feel all grown
I'm
up.
pretty happy that I allow you to do something.
Starly says we are both watching, and my wife is agreeing with Beck whilst I'm just sat here like a potato. Oh god. Peter Ray says I've also got another vlog Saturday the 12th as out going to see British electronic core metalcore band Enter Shikari at the O2 Academy in Brixton. Can't wait to film. That sounds epic, Peter Ray. I know Peter's really into Enter Shikari. He's mentioned them a few times, and I think he's seen them a couple of times before as well. Jackie says my hubby has OCD cleaning. If it's not straight and tidy, it will be low. Nick says it feels like I spend half of my day looking for scissors, pen and tape. Alia says that's like my sister. My things always get in her way, but her things can stay in every random place in the house and I can trip over it freely. It's just the way it is. Tat Doctor, yes I do too, and swear I put things in one place but they're never there. Wow, okay. Andrea always takes one for the team. Man, that sounds so wrong.
That sounds wrong reading it.
Yes, Nick, it sounds worse than I've read it. But yes.
I think we know what you mean though.
Yeah. Yeah. Takes one. I think he means the Guitar Hero incident, by the way, guys. Bex doesn't remember getting hit. That's the concussion doing that, says Barry. Bex, in all seriousness, you need to make sure that you take some time off, even if it's just an afternoon, says Karen. Do you know what?
Yeah. I have actually, like, I do get to a point where I'm like, no, I'm gonna. You know what? When we met up with Nick, Andrea, and Lex and a few of the others, it made us realise that's something we want to do more. Yeah.
Even if
really
we just
awesome,
go,
actually.
I think we might start. It sounds so seedy, doesn't it?
No, you can't say that.
No?
I'm not saying that.
No, we've got ideas of what we want to do.
No.
To relax and stuff.
Yeah.
Just chilling.
That sounds awful. That sounds even worse. Anyway, we're going to move on from that.
Yes, we are.
Are we going to share some sales? Or?
We are going to share some
Because
sales,
we're
but the
getting
chat
to-
keeps on coming in.
I know, we're getting to
And then
9
it's like,
o'clock.
yeah, Z, don't forget to go to KFC, bonus right there. You get to go to KFC. Z, do you have a gold sticker chart for all the things you do? No, Marcella, I doubt. I don't.
You want one,
Z
though,
closes curtains. Wow, maybe he's the And Starly says, Z, we have the same job. See, it's not just me, guys. It's not me, the truth. We get allocated these jobs. I get to walk off, right? I get to...
I walk off with
yeah.
you.
I used to vacuum the stairs.
No,
No.
you don't now.
No, not now, not with the G.
Not with the G.
No, but even then, it was like you only used to let me vacuum the stairs because the vacuum was quite heavy.
Yeah.
But even then, she didn't like the job I used to do.
No.
So she used to often, I noticed, do the stairs
Redo
after
the
I'd done
stairs,
them.
yeah.
So yes.
Yeah.
Right. Seen enter Shikari 6 times since 2012, says
Wow.
Peter. Wow. Power Reselling says, I also have OCD, overly cool disorder. Very funny, Corey. Carl takes rubbish out and cooks dinner, though. That does involve using every pot and pan we have. I cook the dinner and she complains
Do you
about
know
the same
what?
thing.
He
You-
does that.
Yeah, but you need to use the pan. How would you expect me to
Why
cook
do you
it?
have to use so many?
Because you need to use different pans for different foods.
No.
You do. Do I make nice dinner?
Yeah, but why do you have to use every pan in the kitchen?
How do you think the dinner tastes nice?
Why can't you use?
Because
like...
you use different heats for different foods, right?
No,
Like,
you're just doing it wrong.
no, I'm not. No, I'm
Doing it
not.
wrong, man.
No, I'm not. Because if you cook the spices up in the same heat that you're going to cook the meat, you're going to burn the spices. Anyway, I'm not getting into this. I'm not getting into this. I'm not getting into this. Okay.
Yes.
Look, anything I do, I cook good food, right? I do, and I cook dinner as well. I do cook dinner, don't I? I do get, but the way I do it is wrong, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that. We'll agree
Yeah.
on that. We'll agree on that. So, it's the same as Karen. I feel for Carl. Me and Carl, we're like solidarity. Dave says answer is to have 6 pairs of scissors and start about 6 rolls of tape. I don't know what that
I
is.
think that's to do with
Yes,
Nick.
let's meet up again, says Bad Biscuit Legs.
Yes.
Wife swapping, no. I get well annoyed if she starts messing with my recycling. It's my pride and joy. Yeah, you know, you hold on to that, Starly, definitely. I get to mow the lawn and take the bins out. Proper
you
man's
do that
job.
as well.
Yeah,
You mow
mowing the lawn is
yeah.
Okay, let's just spices. What degrees do you recommend, Lois?
Oh, don't.
Not getting into that. Okay, you guys should form the eBay and YouTube council. Zpex, Nick, Andrew, Karen, Tom, and Tat Doctor. Bex gave the wife look. Something is happening post streams. Oh gosh.
Do you know what? I don't even realise.
Z won't be relaxing now. See it in Beck's eyes. No, Beck is fine. You know what? We do get on really well. It's
Yeah,
not.
we
Yeah,
do.
yeah, yeah.
We do.
She's.
We mess around
yeah,
quite a
we
lot.
do. Yeah, we talk to each other in the. Okay. Anyway, we'll get on to some.
Yeah, because
Have we been talking for how long now?
an
Don't you-
hour.
No way.
We've been talking for an hour.
Nearly an hour and we've not done the sales. All right, we're going to do some sales. I did
Yeah.
actually get some sales up on the screen so
Okay.
we can share with you guys
Let's
some
change
sales.
the screen.
Okay, that didn't work.
Hopefully, did it work?
That didn't work.
It has, hasn't it? Oh
Has
no,
it?
it didn't. Actually, maybe we won't be sharing some sales. Maybe we'll just read our screen.
Hold on, guys. It was
Man,
working.
what have you done with the picture?
Live. No, it is fine. It's working. It's working.
Okay, so
No, it's not working.
it's not working at all. What have you done to it?
I don't know. Okay. Oh
You
gosh.
broke it.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Okay.
Offboard.
Oh god, I don't know what I'm doing now. I do, but I don't. Right. Okay, hold on. I know what I've done. Okay. Okay. Let's go back to us for now.
Okay.
Okay. And then do that.
And then it
And like
goes.
and then it cancels. Okay, hold. Okay, I'm confused.
I like the old way.
No.
I like the old
No,
way
no,
where we
no,
can
no.
actually see.
No. No.
Because this feels like you're just.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
It is fine. I don't know.
I don't know.
Bear with me, guys. Bear with me, guys. We're just messing around with some stuff. It should work. I don't know why it's not working. So you got that in edit, and that should transition. See, it should transition.
So Ryan's asking how my
Yeah.
work week has been. It's been pretty bad. It's been really busy. But it's because we're short staffed and because the surgery was closed on Tuesday, was it this week? So there's always, when the surgery is closed, when it's normally opened, there's always like a kind of fallout from that.
Yeah.
And it always ends up with like a really busy week for some
Z
reason.
gets to do the computer job successfully. Another one for the chart.
I know, right?
Yeah, I'm just having a bit of a mess around, guys. There's a
Yeah.
bit, yeah. There's the. Hold on, it's just annoying.
Yeah. Yes, Jackie B, that is the dog snoring.
Yeah, it
He's,
is. Okay, guys, can you see eBay now?
Yeah.
Can you tell us if you can see eBay now? Let us know if you can see eBay now. Let us know, please. Can you see eBay? I don't know. Can you see eBay? Let me know.
I don't know.
Tech fail hashtag Brebex.
No.
No, you should be able to see.
Hopefully.
Yeah, you should be. That's what we can see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. Okay,
Working.
right,
All
there
right.
we go.
Okay. So,
So,
we're gonna share some
I've
sales.
just seen Reseller Niche come into.
Hi
chat,
there,
so
Reseller
hello.
Niche. Well, the chat's moving really quickly. Thank you for the yeses.
Yes.
Thank you for the
okay,
yeses.
Great. So let's go on.
Karen
with
asks, "Can you see yourself being in employment all this year, Bex?"
Possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly. It just depends on, like how far we are along with. That doesn't even make sense. That's not even a proper sentence.
She's fired again.
It depends on whether we reach our goals that we want to. There's certain things that we want in place before I come away from the job this time. We are not going to do this without being prepared and having some sort of backup, because I do not want to, when I come out of employment, I don't want to have to go back into it.
And I think
So,
we can't just rely on just eBay. We need
yes,
at least Amazon going.
Yes, it is possible that I am going to be in employment this year, but
or
it all depends.
Or until we get another like income stream up to a good level.
Yeah,
So that means at
so-
least Amazon going to a high level where, and by high level I mean where at least it's earning us a good amount of income. The snoring is perfect.
Right.
Okay. All right. Let's do it.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Here we go. Thunder Tiger bearing, sold it for. I took an offer for a tenner plus $4.99 shipping abroad. That's one item. Radio control car, sold it for 110 quid plus shipping. Although I've got a feeling this could be a difficult one. I'm not sure yet. It's being shipped out. I'm hoping it won't be any trouble, but just have a feeling.
You have a feeling.
Next item,
Okay.
Thunder Tiger front rear shaft CVA. Sold that for $12.78. This was one of the items that we sold a lot of. You can see we sold 42 and then it went dead and then it suddenly started picking up again, so we sold that.
Yeah.
Nice little sell. G-Tech power adapters, these have sold really well. You can see we actually had a 13 sold. We sold the last 5 today. One guy bought them all for a tenner each, plus shipping. So got rid of all of those. So I was super happy to sell that. I'm going through these pretty quickly, but we kind of have to just because we've talked for an hour already. It's been a bit of a random chat. This is something we've had sat around for yonks and yonks and yonks. £20 for a cassette tape recorder, Sony one, with the power supply. Took an offer of $18.99. Only £1 less, but there we go. And then a Spectrum receiver. I've got sold 2. It says last one. I've actually got a lot more than just the one. I just haven't updated the quantity yet on this. This is I take rather than selling radio control cards together, I try to split out the electronics as much as I can. And normally that means I take out the transmitter, the receiver, and I'll make 25 quid plus shipping on the transmitter. I'll sell the receiver for about 30 quid plus shipping. So that's like 50 quid without really affecting the value of the car itself.
Yes.
So that is that. And there we go. Men's, this is Rebecca's sale. This is a sale Becca's super happy about, and she should be. It's her first sale since listing on the store again.
It is. And it is the trapper jacket.
Men's trapper leather jacket. We paid, I think, about £6 for this.
I can't remember if it was £6 or £7.
I think it was, yeah.
But we've had this for so long, and like I said, it's been listed, unlisted, listed again.
Yeah.
And didn't get £50 for it.
Took an
Sold
offer.
it for 40,
Which is still good.
and I've got to go package it.
Yeah, you've got to go package it. Definitely. So yeah, it took a while, but we're happy that that sold.
Yes.
So yeah,
I think we should be back now.
we are back now on screen.
Hopefully.
So those were some sales. Sorry that
Sorry,
there
it was so quick
Yeah.
because we
we just chatted for ages.
way too long.
Just way too long. All right, let's go through the chat before we finish off. Who pays $11.99 for epoxy ball bearing? Southwest sellers. You know what? People pay a lot for RC parts, vintage parts.
Yeah, they do.
I've sold screws that you can buy from I just today I sold screws that you can buy from a hardware store for the pennies for like 7 quid because they're in a little bag. So yes. Karen says, can't leave too soon. Sensible to stay then until you can leave so you can stay out of employment permanently.
Yeah.
Sai says, sounds like a good plan. Agree with Karen. Do as much pay as you earn as you can, says Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the pension, if nothing else. It's a real pension, Peck, says Dave. Yeah. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Whatever it takes to make it work. Eventually, Beck will be at home more. Needs must at times, says Starly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what? It's tough because we wish we'd done this when we first moved up.
Yeah.
I think the mistake we made...
We made mistakes.
Yeah.
And looking back on it, we know we could have done things differently and had it set up so that when things were good, we were taking care of, you know, I suppose looking after when times were going to go slow. And we didn't prepare for it at all. We didn't work on other income streams. We just focused on one platform.
Just eBay.
We completely went wrong with
Yeah.
that.
I mean, the fact that we survived for 2 years is impressive in its own way.
Yeah.
But we should have seen this coming. I think it's just hard. It's just a really bitter lesson. But are you coming round to it now, would you say? Or you still have your ups and downs?
Yeah, I still have my ups and downs.
Yeah.
I mean, there
are
weeks,
days where
there's weeks and there's days where I do struggle with it.
Yeah.
But then, you know, I do remind myself that this is a for now type thing and it won't be like this forever.
No, it won't be like this forever. And we feel good about that, I think. We feel, you know, that's how we get through it. And with the help of you guys as well. Because I think that's why your YouTube channel's really helped because it's giving you something to do.
I mean, since been, you know, concentrating back on my channel because I did have a few months where I wasn't uploading videos at all, but since coming back to it and doing it again, it's really kept me like motivated and positive. And yeah, I do moan a little bit on it. I'm going to tell you, I do moan.
You're like the female Steve. No. Ryan says, question, how are you finding the multi-buy option on your high quantity stuff? I really like it for my multi-quantity stuff, works well for me. Yes, I've started noticing people are taking advantage of multi-quantity, Ryan. Pretty cool. I want to be full-time self-employed in April, 1 year earlier than planned. That's great, Sean, if it works. Karen says, got a neutral today from a buyer in France, translated as impeccable, perfect, great seller. Do you think you can get it removed? Karen, 100% you can get it removed. We had this recently with one buyer that bought 2 things and he left me 2 negatives.
Yeah. But it was a positive message.
But there were positive messages and we managed to get them removed. The first one was more difficult just because we got unlucky with whom we spoke to.
Yeah.
But the second person we spoke to dealt with it very quickly because they can also see the star ratings they left you, Karen. So if they can see that the star ratings are good, and the message is positive, they'll appreciate that the neutral was left incorrectly. So I'm pretty sure you'll be able to get removed. I mean, we got negatives for the same thing, and they got removed.
Yeah.
So that is cool. Zahir, have you thought of sending your boats and GTEX to FBA to give you more room? Says the Hills. No, because the size of them is big, so there'll be storage fees. But also, the other thing is with things like that is I don't want. I prefer selling them with their condition accurately described, used on eBay. I think with Amazon, unless they were brand new in the box, and even then, I'd be a bit wary with RC stuff. 1 hour of chat, 30 seconds of reselling, says Southwest Sellers. Love it. People pay for pretty much anything, says Reseller Nishmo. I sell tons of doll clothing. A tiny doll jacket goes for $20 quite easily. That is impressive, Mo, definitely. Question, have you given any thought to having parts manufactured for the RC? No. We're happy just buying out of stock RC and selling that. Looking back isn't a mistake, guys. You have to try things to see if it works. It could have gone the other way. At least you tried, and you know going forward what you need to do, says Ryan.
Yeah.
Good point.
That is a good point.
Yeah. In the same boat, says Starly, our move was about chasing a dream. We have had to compromise along the way. We will get there. Just got to keep hustling.
Yeah.
Very true. Hi, Zahir and Beck from ATL, says Janet. Hey, hi, how are you? Is that from Atlanta? That's amazing. You get you get a negative on eBay, and eBay is like getting fired, says Lord Ahab. Not really. Question, how has our walk group changed your life, Z-Lol? You fresh in the group and love it. I love the walking group. Yeah. The Fitbit has been brilliant. We're actually out for a walk now. So,
we've got to go.
Yeah, that is a good reminder that we are going to wrap this up. Thank you, everybody that has watched. Thank you, everyone that's contributed it in the chat. I hope you like the layout. I think the layout's pretty nifty. What do you think of it?
It's okay.
Why is it
It's better than that purple thing you had on the screen the other day.
Don't you think? I like this. I think it's pretty cool. Shows the viewer count, any like chat, like subscribers and donations come through as well, and the chat box. I think it's quite nice. Starly says strap it to Alpha, more steps. Yeah, but that's cheating. Thank you everyone for joining. Really appreciate it. What? Any more videos? Know. Any more videos? Beck's vlog will be out on her channel.
Yeah, I've already mentioned
tomorrow. And we will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.